This is the official post-event press conference for EFC 53, live from Carnival City, Johannesburg.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you to all the fans that came out to Carnival City. The atmosphere in there was electric. It was awesome. Just like that. Performance bonuses are awarded to Conrad Seavey and Sizwe Mnakati for their epic clash. Fight of the night is the lightweight clash between Boyd Allen and Ozzy Thomas. That was unbelievable. And notable fights that also get bonuses are Wade Groth and Danny Henry. Thanks, guys.
First questions for Michiel Opperman. Michiel, if you were a man of lesser principles, you'd have the belt on that desk right in front of you. Do you now regret your decision not to take this as a title fight?
No, not at all, because it was a principle for me, because it would just not be fair if I take something away from my teammate. And it wasn't part of the deal from the beginning. He would have given up his welterweight belt so that Dricus can fight for that. And now I just come in and just steal the title or the shot from David. And that's not just how things don't work here in Africa like that. Maybe in England it does.
Got a question for Yannick. Yannick, what's going through your head now? You're obviously still, I want to say, the champ. But it must be a massive blow to your confidence. Can you give us some thoughts on that?
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Mr. Opperman. You done a great job. Obviously, I'm done at the moment, but like Graham said, hopefully we get a rematch soon. So I don't know, I'm a little bit down, so I don't really know what to say at the moment. But all I can say is congrats to him. So he did a good job.
Yannick, just a follow-up question on that. You were very vocal about being the best fighter in the EFC prior to this fight. After that 12-second stoppage, do you still think you're the best fighter in the EFC right now?
I still believe I'm the best middleweight, and I still believe I'm the best fighter in EFC. I'm not being cocky or anything. I believe in myself, so even though I lost, I still have the same mindset, and I believe I'm the best no matter what.
Question for Boyd. Boyd, it's well known that you guys would never fight anyone in your camp. So I want to ask you, where does this leave you in terms of the lightweight division? Is it a plan to stay there and attack gold there?
No, I'm not going to fight for the title. I don't think. I just fight. We just take fights and we try to win. That's about
it. My question's to Azzy. If you can just describe to us what's going on in your head, you seem, very distant.
What's going on in my head? Was that a good fight or what, people? Yeah, no, enough respect to Boyd. He was a good fighter tonight, and I hold my hat off to him, I guess. But I'll be back.
I think firstly, just congratulations to EFC on an amazing card. It was a good night of fights. And also to Boyd and Azzy. It takes two guys to put on a great fight, and you guys really did. My question is for Danny Henry. Danny, that is your 6th fight, which I'm assuming takes you out of contract. What's your plan? Is it to sign a new contract with EFC, or what's next for you?
I've already signed another contract with EFC, so get used to seeing my ugly mug.
My question is for Andrew. Andrew, fantastic performance once again. Just wanted to find out, what was your game plan going into that fight?
Yeah, it was a little bit tough with the limited amount of footage we could get on Tony. He looked like a brawler and somebody who was pretty tough. So, yeah, I'm pretty versed everywhere. I'm trying to get better as a stand-up fighter. I don't think he couldn't beat me on the ground. It was going to be very difficult for him there. So I was just trying to better myself, basically.
This question is for Michiel. Michiel, taking this fight on short notice is nothing short of amazing. Honestly, looking back, what type of shape were you truly in coming into this fight?
I was in very good shape. The issue is that I had 2 full training camps prior to this, and 10 days before every time I got injured. So I was working on stuff that I was struggling with for the last year. And obviously I was training with David, and I always train. So I just had to just sort of sharpen a couple of stuff up, get the fitness up in the last 3-4 weeks, and it all worked out. Actually, it worked pretty well. I didn't push super hard all the time like I normally do, so I was injury-free coming into the fight.
Hello. My question for Bahati, I just want to understand that today was not your title defending fight. I just want to understand that as a current champion, the next fight you're going to be defending your title. How do you feel as a current champion going to be defending your title from a defeat from today? How are you going to face that challenge?
Obviously, to me, this is the first time I lost. So, to be honest, I don't know what to say, to be honest. I'm obviously a little bit upset at the moment, I'm a bit down, but to me, I'm a competitive guy, so to me, it feels like I want to go and fight him right now and just go straight off. Obviously, the fight was a bit quick, so I know I'm a bit smarter than that, so obviously I know I got put down by strike, so I want to obviously watch the tape, rest my head, and whenever Graham is ready, and hopefully me and Makil will get on again for you guys, put on a great show for you guys in the rematch.
Kara, good evening. Congratulations on a phenomenal event once again. The middleweights and the lightweight divisions are becoming a little bit interesting at the top. You've obviously got Michiel now, who's beaten the champ. Plus you've got David. Obviously he's going to come back from injury. And in the lightweight division, you've got Boyd Allen. Plus you've got Don Madge, who's busy chasing down Dave Mazzani. What is the plans for those two titles in those two divisions?
Sure. I mean, yeah, we obviously want to see how tonight went down. We still want David Bursky to fight for the middleweight title. He had that shot. He got injured. So we still like to put that fight on. Maybe for December, we'll obviously see what happens there. And the lightweight division is awesome. There's so many options that we've got, and a guy like Boyd is so great in whether he can bounce between feather and light. I know he's saying he wants to fight at light, but yeah, we are hoping to do Don Madge and Dave Mazzani in Cape Town. So that's looking at the next fight that we're going to put on in lightweight. But yeah, let's see what happens. You never know what happens in that fight, and Boyd could be fighting next, or Boyd could be going to featherweight, or we don't know. I'm not sure yet. But I mean, after that fight tonight, it was awesome.
I've got a question for Tumi. Tumi-san, there was a bit of a heated exchange with the FFM camp, and then a bit of an altercation with the cameraman straight after your fight. Can you just talk us through what happened and what was said?
The cameraman, I had asked him to move back a little bit so my sponsors could be on TV. He just stood there like some big shot. I wasn't very happy with him after I'd asked him very nicely. What happened with the FFM thing, we spoke about it in the back, and it's over now. That's it.
Next question goes to Azzy. Azzy, it's quite clear that you came into the fight with a definitive strategy. How much do you think the multiple stoppages had on that strategy through the middle of that fight?
Yeah, it kind of broke up my rhythm a lot. In the second round, I don't know what the ref was doing when I had him. He was snoring for about 2 seconds. Fact, watch the replay. Hey, listen, if he was snoring for 2 seconds, behave, let me speak. Anyway, as I was saying, let me speak. Yeah, I know I'm in your own back garden. Listen, respect me. I've come here, 16-hour flight after a week. What's that? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I've give your top boy a fight of his life. Come on, he was out. You know it, and I know it. You can blag all you want. You can blag all you want. You can laugh all you want. Facts are, listen to the replay. Even the commentators are saying about exactly. I say how it is, and I don't care what anyone says. So listen. They're not letting me speak. I say how it is. You can boo all you like. You can shout all you like. I don't care. You can like me. You can hate me. Ain't gonna bother me. And I sleep well tonight.
My question is for Frenchie. Where do you feel it went wrong for you tonight?
I made a mistake and I pay for it.
Fair enough.
Questions for Yannick Bahadi. Yannick, you mentioned in the build-up to this fight and before that you'd be interested in moving up to light heavy to possibly face Norman Vessels for that belt. Is that something you're looking at possibly near the future before your title defense, or is that a fight you still want?
First of all, obviously, I want to say, I met Chef in the past before. He's a nice guy. I've got nothing personal against him. But in the end day, I want to achieve my goals, and my goal with the organization was to become 2 times division champion. So hopefully, if they offer me that fight, obviously I'm not going to say no. But like the EFC said, hopefully get a rematch with Mr. Opperman, maybe Brewski in there. If I get offer Chef, I'm definitely not going to say no.
Next question is for Danny. Danny, now that we know that you've signed a new contract with the EFC, is there anyone you'd like to face next, or where do you think you're going from here?
Everybody knows what I'm after. I want my belt back. There's no two ways about it. I want my belt back.
Okay, my next question is for Tony. I just want to understand that today, I understand you lost, right? But if someone is looking up to be someone like you, I just want to say, what advice would you give to some person that want to be like you right now?
Just never give up. Keep chasing your dreams. It's about it, mate. It's all I love. I love doing this sport. For whatever the time I was in the cage for, it's not me. I was a bit slow to start off tonight, so hopefully next time I'm out here, I'll put on a great performance for you.
My next question's to Andrew. Who do you think is a tougher opponent between Moyo and Van Heerden, and who would you face?
Yeah, the question was asked to me before. I think if Donnie comes to if he's fit, I think he'll be quite a dangerous opponent. But Elvis, I know from his boxing background, he's going to come fit to a fight every single time. So I'd be backing him on that one.
Question for Cairo. Cairo, the athletes have given their view, but I just want to get your take on it, the middleweight division specifically. Does this put Michiel ahead of Dave for a shot at the title?
No, it doesn't. So we've discussed it beforehand. Dave's the fight that Dave's going to get a shot at Yannick. That's the fight we want to put on. Obviously, we'll sit down with the guys and put it forward, but hopefully in December, that's the fight that'll happen.
Next question is to Wade. Wade, I'm loving the hairstyle. You're rocking it well there. Your strategy going into this, obviously you knew that Danny was coming off a good win. You know his intentions to get his belt back. You seem to have a strategy down in the first round and went a bit pear-shaped second round.
Yeah, well, I worked my own strategy kind of in a way, but I think green grass caught me. Second round, I didn't feel half as good as I did going to the first. Even in the first round, I didn't feel half as explosive as I normally do. I think green grass caught me. It wasn't the best camp I've had, so yeah, it's just small little things that affected me, but I think it was a cracker first round, and I think if it didn't go the way it did in the second, it would have been an awesome fight as well. So.
Next question's for Boyd. Boyd, just before the reset, as the doctors were looking at your opponent's cut, you could see Norman Vessels were telling you to calm down. Did you feel you were being sucked into a brawl? And what did the corner tell you before you came out into that third round? Because you did look a bit wobbled, didn't you?
Yeah, before the whole of FFM rips me off about it, he did catch me. No, as he's a tough opponent, he knows how to box, and I wanted to test myself with my hands. He was going to go to the Commonwealth Games, or did go to the Commonwealth Games, and I like to use my hands a lot. He frustrated me in the sense of a few low blows, which is part of the game, and it's to be expected sometimes. So it was just about adapting, and I did get a bit tired, and yeah, like Rich said after the fight, we're just going to work on a bit of fitness.
Cairo, we recently did an article, and there's two parts to this question. You've now announced Baldwin Mdalosi and JP Bass. At the last EFC, you had said that Baldwin will not be getting a title fight. The two parts to this is, how did you come to that decision for that fight to happen? And what happens if Baldwin doesn't make weight again? This is obviously a concern.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, it's one of those decisions that I hope don't come back to bite us, you know. So we really looked at it. It has the possibility to, and we hope we're not going to look back at this and regret what we've done. But we feel in the flyweight division, you know, Zulu's gone too tough. Looks like he will be getting a UFC contract, which is awesome. So we're really excited about that, and leaves that division without a champ. And the two top guys right now are JP and Baldwin. So you know, it's a fight we want to put on. Baldwin does need to make weight. He's had plenty of time. He said he's going to do it, and I hope it doesn't come back to bite us. If he doesn't make weight, it is going to be an issue for us.
Another question for Michiel. Michiel, do you think there was added motivation for you given Yannick's antics at the weigh-in yesterday? I mean, you were visibly kind of riled up even after the ref stopped the fight. So could you just talk us through that?
I think I was pretty much in the zone. And I caught him, and this is Africa, man. You can't tease me behind the scenes, and then when we fight, just stuff happens. And unfortunately, obviously, when you say stuff before the fight, it tends to bite you a bit afterwards. And it's sorry, it just happens.
Kara. Hello, Kara. Okay, next question. Looking forward to Sun City. Tough question, got to be asked. There's rumors going around that EFC is not going to be on TV, with the other promotion also being on TV. Can you give us any clarity on that?
No, of course EFC is on TV. I mean, we've got broadcasts around the world. Kweze is our main broadcaster here. And it's going to be, exactly the same as we normally do. Our ETV broadcast is just going to go out 6 days later, so it's not going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on a normal Friday night slot. So the event is going to be on a Saturday for Sun City. You know, it's quite far for most people to travel. We had the option to do the event on a Friday night, but you know, it's quite far for people to get there on a Friday, so we thought best for the fans attending the live event to be there on a Saturday, move the event to a Saturday. So all the television broadcasts is exactly the same as always, just the ETV broadcast will be 6 days later on the following Friday.
My next question is for Azzy. Where to from here? Besides that, in terms of going back, looking at your game plan.
To be honest, back to the featherweight division. All my fights are getting at lightweight. I'm not a lightweight. I'm a small featherweight, really. I want to fight people in my own division. Boyd can't make 66 no more, so obviously he's going up to the lightweight.
You were the one that came in overweight.
Say what? What did you say, Mr. Elastic? Mr. Elastic, what you saying? Yeah, I'm going back down to featherweight if they call me back over here. Someone get that lady a water. Basically, I'm going back down to featherweight, and you know, if any of the guys in the EFC want to fight me at featherweight, call me out, shout me out, get onto Graham, and I'll fly back over here in a flash. Simple as that.
We got a fight. There's a match right there, Graham. I'll fight him. He's a fighter. I'll take it.
There's questions for Tumi. Tumi, do you feel people underestimate you? Is it disrespect, or is it a matter of people reading too much into your record? And is this a continuation of a longer path to the title?
I'm underrated, but I'm not intimidated. And I proved that tonight, you know. I proved that tonight. Every time I'm in there, that's why I say, Azzy, I dig Azzy. I'd like to fight him. He's the kind of guy, look, as I say tonight, I took sort of the easy way out. I choked them, wanted the check, wanted to get paid. I've been doing 3 fights in 3 months. You know, I'm looking forward to Cape Town. But I'm seeing Azzy. I'm thinking that might be a great fight, you know. I'm putting my hand up. I'm not going to wait to be called. So if you're keen, I'm keen. Let's do this.
Question for Tony. Were you surprised by the quality, and do you think you underestimated what you were walking into?
No, not at all. I've seen a few fights of his. His record speaks for himself. I could have stayed at home, been 10, 15 and 0. I've come here out of my comfort zone. I'm here to fight the best. Andrew's one of the best. I'm not scared of anybody. I'll take anybody on. That's about it, mate.
Cairo, Danny's made his intentions clear. He wants his belt back. Can we get an update on the Cabeza-Buerta fight?
Yeah, we're looking to do that fight in December, so hopefully Cabezas fit and ready to go. So that's the plan for December. But again, yeah, I mean, Danny's right up there. Yeah, that division's great at the moment. Love to see Danny fighting for the title again.
Next question is for Andrew Van Zyl. Andrew, surely now the prospect of being a 4-time heavyweight champion is too much to ignore. You've been humble about this in the past, but surely history beckons. Would it be your greatest achievement?
3 times.
4 times?
4 times.
I stand corrected, but yeah. It would be a great achievement, wouldn't it? Surely now you're keen on it.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to fight. I want to fight the best dudes in the division, and I think I've earned a shot at that. So please, whenever they can make that happen, I'd really like to fight.
A question for Wade. Wade, you always bring the excitement and the antics to EFC. It's a loss for you, but everyone wants to see you back. Have you got anyone in your sights? What are your plans?
Yeah, well, I'll come to fight. Not really worried. I actually was going for a fight in October. Not anybody in mind, but well, let's see if I can get a fight there. Hey, Graham, what are you saying there?
Next question's for Mamadou Touré. Mamadou, you fell victim to a really strong submission so early in the fight. We didn't get a chance to see what you're really capable of. But do you think this was too much of a big fight at quite an early stage in your career?
No, it's not.
Next question is for Michiel. Michiel, we know there was a talk about another fight in the works before this one came up between yourself and JP. Who's next for you? Do you want to face JP, or is there anyone else you want to have a go at in the division?
I think there's 2 big guys that are standing out. Definitely JP is one of them, as well as Haratek from Poland. I think both those fights would be very nice. I would enjoy both of them.
Last question for Cairo. Just a rundown of the plans for the rest of the year. 54, 55, 56. What's in the plans?
Oh geez, 54. We've got 3 title fights. Heavyweight title fight: Donnie van Heerden versus Elvis Moyo. First female title fight: Shauna Powers versus Amanda Lino, and the JP Base versus Baldwin. It's going to be great, and we'll see you all there. That's it for tonight, guys. Thank you.
Spinning backwards, nasty, absolutely savage, Amanda Lino. There's that scary power in slow mo. Oh, here's the elbow. Big hammerfish shot. JP Bates looking to finish. This kid has potential all over him. Rupa Mose switches off the lights with that right hand. Baldwin.
Donnie van Heerden takes on Elvis Moyo for the EFC heavyweight title. Shauna Power clashes with Amanda Lino for the inaugural EFC women's flyweight title. And JP Base faces Baldwin Mdlalose for the interim flyweight title. EFC 54, Saturday, 15 October, Sun City. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com. EFC 53, proudly brought to you by Superbets, the ultimate in sports betting, in association with 7 Stars Energy Drink, the exclusive energy drink of the Extreme Fighting Championship. Super Crush, the leading crushing and mining contractors. RDG, Rex, Diff, and Gearbox, proudly bringing you the Hexagon Girls. AG Mobile, the official mobile and tablet partner of the EFC. Aquavita Mineral Water, pure hygienic mineral water. Fireball number 6, the official shooter of the EFC. And Carnival City, your ultimate carnival experience. With special thanks to the following partners: